Shalom, this is a Sharp Mozzarella out of Lansdale Camp. Look at it here, Jacksonville, Florida. First and foremost, I like our praise and glory to the Father and the Son, and the proper true who return. Call La, YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, Kodash Ma'amaf. Also, double honors to the elders, apostles of GMS. Double honors to our apostle down here in the Lansdale Camp. YAHAWAH BAHASHAM. Peace and blessings to one third, and salutations to those for elect. It's going to be a quick lesson going on. Esau and his kingdom getting what they deserve ultimately. Judgment, you know. It's gonna be Armageddon, Armageddon, man. Many armies gonna come together, and ultimately it's gonna eradicate this place. Gonna eradicate Nero 47, man. This place Babylon. And it's the Lord's doing. It's the Lord's will. All right. This is Revelation chapter 19, verse 1. It says, "And after these things, I heard a great voice of much people in heaven saying, Hallelujah, Hallelujah, praise, basically, salvation and glory, and honor and power unto the Lord our God. For true and righteous are his judgments." So everything that's going to happen to this place, and everything that has happened to this place, was because of the Most High, and ultimately it was his will to do anything. Everything happens for a reason. A lot of Christians nowadays, which is crazy, like atheists and Christians, they doctrine a little mixed up, because Christians, they believe in free will, and atheists, they believe in like fate or whatever, when really that's what true. Fate is real. Everything that's happened is predestinated. You know what I mean? If it were your will to do, if you had a free will, you would will yourself to be immortal and rich and wealthy forever and ever and ever. But that's not the case. The Lord is gonna make sure that you feel the sting. The sting and the emotion, the emotion ultimately, because you don't have the spirit to understand. You don't have the emotion. But the emotion to understand that this place is gonna be destroyed in front of our eyes. So it's gonna happen to the Lord's children, the 1/3 and hopeful elect. It's also gonna happen in front of the 2/3 of the nation of Israel, and these heathens and Esau, which ultimately they're going to see the destruction of this place as a bad thing, but it's ultimately a good thing, because it's nothing but bad stuff here. But that's because they despise the Most High. They despise the Son. They despise righteousness. They despise righteous judgment. So I'm gonna keep going with this. It said, verse 2. It says, "For true and righteous are his judgments, for he have judged the great whore, which did corrupt the earth with her fornication." The great whore, i.e., Babylon, man. This place, Nero 47, man, where these kings, shoot, where nothing but desolation and calamity has happened, and they push their calamity throughout the whole earth. Being they dollar throughout the whole earth, their religious system throughout the whole earth, man. Their military might throughout the whole earth, man. They, Revelation, 16, through the beast, through the banking system, through the dragon, the dragon ornament, the military, and through the false prophets. So they get everything on lock right now. That's why Esau. That's how Esau was able to get everything he got right now. Ill-gotten gain, man. It was through Erder. It was through great. It was through genocide, man. It says, "For he have judged the great whore, which did corrupt the earth with her fornication, and hath avenged the blood of his servants at her hand." So kind, man, for the ones for the servants of the Most High, he will avenge them by destroying this place. It says, "And again they said, Hallelujah, praise, and her smoke rose up forever and ever," man. So it's gonna be a while before this place die out. Like after the destruction, when the place get hit, it's about 200 million ICBMs, which is intercontinental ballistic missiles, Think about how long it took for like a big old building to be put out. It might take like 12 hours or a day. Imagine all of Babylon being destroyed by thermonuclear destruction, nukes. That's gonna take a while, and the Lord gonna let it happen because hey, they need to be taught a lesson, a good lesson. It's been a long time coming. Like what Sam Cooke? Yeah, I think it's Sam Cooke. Um, Marvin Gaye, Sam Cooke. Yeah, it's been a long time coming though. But a change is gonna come ultimately. It's gonna be through the Most High Yahweh, and of course his son Yahushua. It says, and the 420 elders and the four beasts fell down and worshiped Yahweh that sat on the throne, saying, "Aman, Hallelujah, praise, man." So for the angels and for the elect, they're ultimately going to worship the Most High for doing all this and giving them salvation, or at least giving the elect salvation, and letting the angels do do their job. The four beasts being creatures. The Lord's archangels, man. If I get the names, Michael, Gabriel, Uriel. Dang, see, that was the part of the lesson, but nonetheless, dang, I'm missing one good one. Dang, I'm just keep going. I'll come back to it. But it says, and a voice came out of the throne saying, "Praise our God, all ye his servants, and ye that fear him, both small and great." It says, and I heard as it were the voice of the great multitude, and as the voice of many waters, and as the voice of mighty thundering, saying, "Hallelujah, praise for the Lord Yahweh omnipotent reigneth." All right. Let us be glad and rejoice and give honor to him, for the marriage of the Lamb is come, and his wife hath made herself ready. So come, remember that's for So it says praise because the Most High has destroyed this place. He like Yahweh to destroy this place. And then the Most High is omnipotent. He's everywhere. He was then. He's in the future. He's right now. All right, and ultimately he allowed the elect, the men and women the men out there now in Zimbabwe is giving the proper vibration out to our people, to be that proper bride for Yahweh Shai. Lord, well, I'm part of that number.